Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm talking about another foundation. If you want to check out my last foundation review / first impression, just click on the eye on the top of the screen or the link in the description box below. And with that said, as you already know from the title of the video, I am talking about the Healthy Foundation from Physicians Formula. This is not a first impressions. I have been using this particular foundation for the past 5 days now, and I've been wearing it from anywhere between 8 to 10 hours. And with that said, the retail value of this foundation is around $19, $20 here in Canada. And I got it for $14.99 when Shoppers was having a 30% off on all Physicians Formula products. So I figured get it for a much lesser price. Initially, when I first bought it, they didn't have any testers out. It had just launched in Shoppers Drug Mart here in Canada, but so like the Physicians Formula team or whoever sets up the thing hadn't come in and set it up, so there was no testers. So initially I got the shade LN4, which was a shade lighter than what I am, but it worked out perfectly for this review because I was able to see how it sat on my skin and everything. Like if it got oily or if it came off, I would have been able to see much better than if I gotten it in the same shade as mine. The shade I have now is MW2, so that is my right shade. So I went to the Physicians Formula website and I found out that just on the website they claim that the foundation has an SPF of 20. It doesn't say that anywhere on the bottle, but it does say on the website. So I'm not sure why it's not written on the bottle. But what it does say on the bottle is that it's packed with vitamins. And on the website it shows that it's packed with vitamin A, C, and E, which they are calling their antioxidant blend, and that's supposed to provide a healthy and flawless coverage. With that said, it's also infused with Chinese Wu Zuyu extract and hyaluronic acid, and they say that is supposed to brighten, hydrate, and even the skin tone. The foundation also claims to be hypoallergenic, free of any parabens, fragrance, cruelty, and gluten. It is vegan and non-comedogenic, plus it is dermatologist and clinically tested. So in terms of coverage, the foundation is more of a medium coverage, but they do say that like if you layer it on, it will become full coverage because it's ultra blendable and buildable. But that did not happen in my case. I did have an acne scar when I first started testing it out right here, and it didn't completely cover it. So in my case, it wasn't full coverage. On the website, it also says that it has a satin finish, but I think it's more of a matte finish than a satin finish. The foundation sits beautifully on the skin. It doesn't even look like you have foundation on. I mean, you have foundation on, but like I said, the past 5 days when I was wearing it anywhere from 8 to 10 hours, it didn't feel like I had foundation on. It was just like, it's just my natural skin. It felt like another layer on my skin, which didn't cake up. It wasn't oily. But however, with that said, when I wore the foundation to work, since I wear a mask, the foundation did get patchy in like around my nose, on my upper lip, and right about here. I'm assuming it was from the mask, but when I checked the mask, it like nothing had come off on the mask. It just became patchy on my skin, and it just stayed there till I decided to wash off my face at the end of the day. final verdict on the foundation is that it is great. It has now become one of my favorite foundations. However, if you have highlighter on and you start thinking your face is shiny or oily after a while, it's not because of the foundation, it's just because it makes the highlight, like it gives the highlighter an extra oomph, and it makes you and your makeup look flawless, in my opinion, because I saw on mine, and when I touched my skin, or even when I touch it right now, nothing gets transferred onto my fingers. So I know it wasn't my skin getting oily, it was just the foundation working its so-called brightening complex to give it the extra oomph. For me, the only downside is that if you cover your face like with a mask or something, the foundation does become patchy, and it's more of a medium coverage than a full coverage for me. Like I had 3 layers on the first time I tried because I wanted to hide the acne scar, but it didn't cover it. You could still see the scar, so for me it's still more of a medium coverage. Anyway, that is it for me today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below what your thoughts are on this foundation if you've tried it already. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you all next week with another beauty related video. Until then, you can check out my other playlist where I do DIYs, travel, and movie reviews. So till then, toodles!